What's going on YouTube? Jim from IEG and welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, June 3rd, and the significance of that date is tomorrow, the 22 WRX leaves for Wicked Big Meet and about a 7 to 7.5 hour drive up to Connecticut. But we kind of have a problem. I was just informed several minutes ago that the boss man wants an air oil separator, and remember those STI brakes that we talked about on the last video? He wants both of those things on the car working so it can be up and running and driving in the booth for Sunday's show. And jeezy peasy, man, I got a lot of work to do. I can't be messing around with this intro. We will get straight to work. Let's go. Let's go over our game plan here real quick. So right off the bat, the air oil separator. Well, we know that's not gonna fit because it's never been on the car. Number two, the STI front brakes. We've heard they don't fit, but we've never tried it. And three, the STI rear brakes. So we'll probably start with that just because we have no idea what we're getting into there. So hopefully that treats us well. I can tell just by looking at it, the diameter of the new rotor is going to be significantly larger than the one that's going to come off. So it looks like I'm at least going to have to whizzer wheel to even fit the rotor, so let's start there. We also have a little bit of a trick for that so that we don't damage our new paint. Check it out. Tell you what, it looks like it fits. We got real lucky with this, which is like an extreme relief because I had no idea what to expect back here. But the diameter looks good. The center line of the rotor looks good. Let's throw some pads in this thing and see if it works. Whew, I am super psyched, man. That was relatively easy. It's gonna be a good day. Okay, well, the rear fit pretty good, but I know for a fact that the front doesn't just bolt up, so we're gonna have to do some research up here, and there's just no way I'm gonna get the brakes and the air oil separator done today all by myself. So I'm probably gonna have to involve the R&D guys. So let's see what they're up to try to get the AOS bracket made, mocked up, and get this thing done for today.
I wouldn't do it like that.
You wouldn't do it like this? Then how would you do it, man? You think you're so smart? Here, take this. I want nothing to do with this. I got some brakes to finish.
Come on, let me show you.
Jesus Christ.
So that's how I would do it.
Okay. Well, I knew that this wasn't going to fit, but there is some good news and some bad news. The good news is the caliper fits directly up to the hub, so there's no need for any sort of bracket. But the offset of the rotor is considerably off. So what it looks like is we're gonna have to space the rotor out. I'm not exactly sure how far yet, so I think we're gonna have to get some measurements with the micrometer and see if we can come up with a solution. Well, as you can see, there's definitely a difference in the offset between the two rotors, but not only is there that, but we also have to accommodate for the differences in thickness of the surface area and the differences in thickness of where it physically mounts to the hub. So really, I think the easiest solution to come up with right here, right now, to get the car running and driving it down the road is the fact that we're probably gonna have to space the rotor out so that we can match up to the center line of the factory rotor. So most likely we're gonna be putting a spacer behind the new STI rotor, and I think that's gonna do us at least for the weekend. So this is our first prototype. So really we're not worried about being hub centric at the moment. Really what we're trying to do is just see if the back spacing of the rotor is where we need it. So hopefully the thickness should be right. And then that'll kind of also gauge if we need to put the extended lugs on it. Prototypes. Okay, well it looks like we got the offset dialed in. The unfortunate side is this is definitely not enough threads for the car to be safe going down the road. So unfortunately we're gonna have to put the ARP length and studs in it, but that's not a big deal on the front. I don't even think we have to take the hub off, so let's do it. Well, it's 12:40, so it's almost 1 o'clock. We've had a hell of a productive morning, but while they're cutting the updated spacer, I think we're gonna hop on over to the AOS and see if we can get that thing bracketed up. So we have our updated spacer. You can tell that our original prototype, just a flat surface. Now you can see the updated one has a much better machine quality, plus it has this conical lip here. So the other one just kind of moves all around, just like that, where our new updated locks in to the center bore of our rotor and keeps this thing from moving, and I think we're gonna have some pretty good luck with that. Okay, this thing feels a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these brakes finished while Tyler and Fred work on the AOS, because unfortunately there's just too much work for me to do by myself, so I need these guys. Well, luckily Fred was able to get a lot of the hoses pre-ran and all the PCV valve system stuff kind of figured out while we're waiting on the bracket and while I'm able to finish the brakes. It looks like it's coming down a pipe right about now.
Yo, got this for you.
Oh, you got this for me?
Don't tell nobody I did it.
Dang, all right. You the janitor?
It should work.
You gonna show me how it's done?
I gotta get to my real job.
Oh, dang, boy. Okay, big dang. We're finally putting the bracket on. Yeah, I think it's almost 5 o'clock. All these guys are working hard. Man, we're running out of counter space. We got a lot of parts, a lot of tools hanging out. Man, all right, we're over here. We're over here now, putting this thing on. So we still have to put the intercooler on, then we're gonna bleed the brakes, and then we gotta test the wheel fitment because now we've technically increased the offset of the wheel by putting the spacer behind the rotor, so we still got a couple of things left to do, and it's getting pretty late in the day, so let's rock. All right, let's get this thing out on the road for a test drive. Hopefully she stops. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a pretty good day. Oh, it stops. That's good. Hey, man, good looking out.
Hey, man.
All right, moment of truth. Looks good to me. Man, that feels nice. I like that. Whoo! That is considerably more bite than the factory brakes. This is a super awesome upgrade. I am already in love with this. All right, well, let's hop out of the car, give you guys your first look at what this thing looks like with the STI brakes on it. So I'll tell you what, today was one hell of a day. We were so busy, everybody around here, man, from me, Fred, Tyler, Anthony, our cinematographer, man, we got everything just unbelievably finished, unbelievably fast today. This car is something else, man. We have done everything to this car to get it ready for Wicked Big Meet on Sunday. This car leaves at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, I'm exhausted. It has been a long, hard day. But man, I'll tell you what, we got it, and I think you guys are definitely going to appreciate it in the booth up at Wicked Big Meet. Like always, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you on the next one.